About ready to get started.
Tie our tunics over our mouths. Oh, he was an incredible bastard. Led the defense of Thirdborn, which meant he also led most of our patrols. He'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew. He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were going to collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories. He did. I don't know. This won't bring him back. This won't change anything. Because I'm a glutton for punishment? Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process.
Passiert.
No. He hung on. He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but we knew he didn't have long. I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing, no glory, no din of battle, no distractions. Count yourself lucky. I take a keel hauling any day. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off. Then you get it. To an old trencher like him, that badge meant belonging, honor. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. Just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do. There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Tama's. It's time I said goodbye. It's the least he deserves. Especially after... Never mind. Let's go.
Okay, so. So, das selber ist hier aber nicht Tama. Das ist wieder so ein blödes Ding.
Never had a chance.
Meine Frau ist gerade gekommen. Hat meine Vorräte aufgestockt. So. Die traut sich dann immer nicht rein. Aber das ist ja auch Quatsch. Muss ja. Real Life geht ja vor, ne? Aha, denk mal, gut. So, denk mal suchen. Ist noch was zum Kaputtmachen, ne? Ja.
Worse than rust.
Hey. Ach nee, das ist ja gar nicht. Hier, mach mal den will ich mal. Ja. Oh.
see und see.
Ach, süß. Ich hab doch...
Die heiße!
Nein. Ach, ich habe keine Energie. Essenz. Ja, sind die erstmal. Ein Schritt. Ah.
Ist doch so gut!
So, warum sind die abgeschlossen? Was soll das heißen da unten? Ich hab doch. Halt, wo war doch? Explosion. Hm. Vorne weg. Hm? Ja, gut. Und aber normale doch nicht.
Worse than lost!
You're mine now!
Your reputation is well deserved.
Die sahen gar nicht so aus, ne? Das ist bestimmt der Turm, wo wir dann hin müssen, oder? Oh, ist eine Truhe. So, ja. Das ist auch eine Truhe. Ne?
Protect the envoy. Another soul for the wheel. Enemy to the right.
On your right!
Noch schön Energie laden. Das Truhe. Zauberstadt oder was ist das? Werde ich sehen nachher. Aber Dietrich hier wieder her. Da ist das.
Thomas Memorial. Never thought anything could contain that man, you know? That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks. You're just making this more real. This is where you're supposed to distract me, lighten the mood with a wisecrack or something.
Dann aber kein Witz.
Well, you didn't have to give me the truth. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death. Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it. He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back. No. You'd have come back. I walked away, envoy. And I kept walking. You're right. I used to think it would fade over time. But guilt's like a fine wine. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn. Don't sell me short, envoy. I'm nothing if not tenacious. The truth is, traveling with you and Marius, getting to know Giada, it's felt easy. Too easy. Don't get me wrong, it's been nice. But
Ach, verlässt
I'm
er
not
uns
a
jetzt?
joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around.
Ey.
Better than the alternative. I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most. Oh, I know I'm not. The world is full of every kind of selfish, greedy, cowardly bastard you can imagine. Doesn't make it any better to be one of them. I know what I am. I'm finally facing it. But he's not here, and that is because of me. I'm finally owning that. What? No, I didn't.
Komm ich richtig.
He died pulling my ass out of the fire, and I still let him face it alone. How can I remember him without remembering that? I fucked up. I did. I let him down, and he deserved better.
Oh,
It doesn't change anything, but it feels right to say it, like I'm putting down a weight after carrying it too
richtig.
long. I never
dafür
realized
ist
I
ja,
let
dazu
my
ist es ja
failure
da.
change the way I remembered him.
Anderes.
Guess I've wallowed in those enough, huh? One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this. Tom always talked about the places he hoped to see. The islands of Deadfire, the tundras of Nasitok, the ancient cities of Old Valia. Maybe I ought to see some of those places for us both.
Ja,
As a
mach das.
traveler,
Mach das.
not a soldier. Once we've stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the Steel Garrote.
Jawohl.
I've got some things to sort out, but it feels good to have something to look forward to.
Ja.
Look around. The cartographer can't have gone far.
So. Machen aber erstmal kurz einen Break. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet ein bisschen Spaß. Bleibt schön gesund. Bis zum nächsten Video.